Although no major battles were fought in western North Carolina, the region was the site of raids by bushwhackers and guerrillas throughout the war. Loyalties there were divided, and units from both Union and Confederate forces operated in those western counties. In the fall of 1863, local Unionists would clash with local Confederates in Madison County.
It's October 1863, and a new regiment, the 2nd North Carolina Mounted Infantry, has been organized. It's a federal regiment made up of dissidents, of Confederate deserters, men from western North Carolina and East Tennessee. They have come into western North Carolina to do a little recruiting, taking men from Madison, Haywood, and Jackson counties. At the same time, they're looking for horses so they can mount their command. Confederate forces in western North Carolina learn about this, and they begin to organize in portions of the 64th North Carolina troops under Colonel Allen and portions of the 14th Battalion North Carolina Cavalry under John Woodfin begin to move in this direction.
The Federals took up defensive positions in the Warm Springs Hotel, along Spring Creek, and on nearby high ground.
Confederate forces advance, figure out what they're up against, fall back, and then a couple of days later, on October 20th of 1863, launch their attack. It's a skirmish that goes on for most of the day. Toward the end of the skirmish, Allen, Woodfin, and a couple of others have been cut off from their command. Woodfin is shot and killed, his body left in the road, and is later stripped of his valuables, including his watch. Allen escapes, but the only way he can escape is by going up one of these mountains that surround us. It takes him several days to get back to his command. For the Federals, it's another victory in western North Carolina.
Several additional skirmishes followed, with the 5th Indiana Cavalry and a detachment of the 25th North Carolina also engaged. Both sides suffered several casualties. Western North Carolina would see a number of other fights throughout the war as Federal cavalry units, including those under George Kirk and George Stoneman, carried out raids in the region.